We have a lot to talk about regarding June 15th and what will happen regarding masks, social distancing, and much more on today's episode of the Diz Nerd News. Guys, let's start out with June 15th. It's finally here. Out-of-state guests can finally visit Disneyland for the first time since March 14th, 2020. It's a big day. It's basically the grand reopening of out-of-state. And I'm just glad to see it happen. Let's talk about what Disney is going to eliminate now that California is completely eliminating their tier system. So Disneyland has come out and said they will be eliminating social distancing. That is gone from both indoor and outdoor areas. So no more designated dining areas, no more places where you can't just sit down on the curb on Main Street. We're open now. It's great. Not to mention, over in California Adventure, there's going to be no social distancing over there either. Also masks. Disneyland came out. I'm going to put the graphic up on the screen right now. Disneyland came out stating that masks will not have to be worn for fully vaccinated guests indoors or outdoors, only on the bus to and from the Toy Story parking lot, which is really good, I think, because the Toy Story parking lot isn't that much of a walk already, so what's the point in even taking a bus? But they aren't asking for proof of vaccination, which is a tricky part in this situation. So out-of-state guests who haven't been vaccinated can walk through Disneyland no masked, basically. And it's kind of dangerous, in my opinion. But I'm going to be there. I'm certainly going to have my mask because I am an out-of-state guest. But if there's times where I'm like, holy cow, it's hot, because it will be hot outside. I'm going in July, holy cow, it's going to be hot. Anyway, but no social distancing. Capacity, I believe, is being upped to 50%, so we're halfway back to full. But that's still not going to be a lot of people coming into Disneyland, as opposed to a 75% capacity day or when we saw it 35% capacity. So what we're seeing isn't bad. The changes that Disneyland is making to the park aren't bad. Now let's talk about virtual queues and what's going on there. So we could see the elimination of the Indiana Jones virtual queue. It is not confirmed that it will go away. I will check right tomorrow morning to see if it's gone, because with the indoor queuing, they can just send people through the Indiana Jones line. Easy. They don't have to do virtual callbacks. Like, the whole reason they're doing virtual callbacks for Rise, that's an experience. That is not a ride. That's an experience. And Web Slingers, I think they were just doing the virtual queue for the first opening weeks, because we see outside as you're entering Web Slingers that there's a single rider ride or like a regular line, but they are not planning, I believe, to continue with virtual queuing. I'm still unsure about that. I will look into that. And when I do Thursday's episode talking about how the first day went, I will talk about and see if they've eliminated the virtual boarding groups that I talked about, or if they didn't. Heck, they might not eliminate Indiana Jones, or they might not even eliminate web slingers. Also, we are probably going to see the elimination of the plexiglass on the rides. We have seen that plexiglass has been on a bunch of the multi-row lines, rides, such as Big Thunder, Rise of the Resistance, Small World, I believe. With Matterhorn opening up soon, I doubt they're going to have the plexiglass. Over in Walt Disney World, they're going to eliminate the plexiglass, I believe, from Jungle Cruise, so you aren't having that glare off with the skipper. Also, we could see fireworks coming back. We saw last night that Knott's did fireworks. They're the first theme park in America, I believe, to do fireworks besides the Avengers Campus opening, which that was a one-off by Disney. They haven't done fireworks since for nightly guests, and we haven't seen any Walt Disney World or anything. We haven't seen any pyrotechnics used anywhere except at Knott's. So I think Disney will soon follow suit with doing nightly fireworks. Don't confirm me on that. That's just a rumor that I think is going to happen. But guys, it's been a great day. Thanks for tuning in to the Disney News, where magic lives on forever. Peace.